Hi class, here we are again today. We're going to talk about thesauruses. Our last video was on dictionaries, and now we're going to talk about thesaurus. So we're on page 263 in your language book. So look at that picture. That's one messy room. I wonder if some of your rooms look like that, the way you want to keep my classroom sometimes, because I get y'all to clean up almost every single day. This room and its occupant are certainly sloppy. Can you think of another word that means the same as sloppy that would describe this scene? Sometimes I use the word disaster area. If not, you should use a thesaurus. A thesaurus is a special kind of dictionary that helps you find interesting words to use in your writing. Unlike a dictionary, a thesaurus does not give it definition. Instead, it lists the synonyms and antonyms for a word. We learned about synonyms and antonyms. Don't forget, a synonym is a word that means the same or nearly the same, and an antonym, it means the opposite. So don't forget that. That's something you need to remember. Okay, if you look on page 264, it gives you an example of a thesaurus from a book, just like it did when you did our dictionary. Now it's also giving you an example of a thesaurus page to use. It asks you to study it because you will have to use it when you're doing your work on thesauruses. So when you look at page 265, I'll give the answers to that page at the very end of this video. Like a dictionary, a thesaurus has guide words to help you find words quickly. The parts of speech the words are given. Slang words are labeled to let you know not to use them in writing. Like, don't write like you text. Look at the entry word sloppy. The word slanting after is in capital letters to tell you that the synonyms are listed under slanting. So if you find the word sloppy in your copy of your thesaurus in your language book, it's going to show you the different meanings and words for it. And sloppy is going to be in the first column of your thesaurus page in your language book. And you will use that to answer all the questions, the crossword puzzle on page 265. Page 267 is reviewing synonyms, antonyms, and homophones. Remember, homophones are the ones that sound alike but have different meanings, like sail, like S-A-L-E is a sail in a store, and S-A-I-L is a sail on a boat. So thesaurus, there's not a lot to it. So as long as you read the pages and understand what you're reading, that's fine. If you need to contact me in some way because you have a question about thesaurus, please let me know. Now, I want you to be truthful and work on the crossword puzzle page before you look at the answers for it, okay? Before we do that, let's look at some homophones for the word. I'm on page 266 in your book, and I'm first going to look at Think A. I'm going to review the homophones, synonyms, and antonyms with you. I'm going to look at the first four. Okay, just go to the first four with you on that page. Okay, it says write S if it's a synonym, write A if it's an antonym. So, innocent, guilty. Well, think about it. It's innocent and guilty. That's opposite, so they are antonym. If you're innocent, you can't be guilty. Number 2, follower, disciple. Well, they kind of mean the same thing, don't they? Jesus' disciples were followers of Jesus, so that would be a synonym. Permanent and temporary. If it's permanent, is it going to be temporary? Think about when you were a lot smaller than you are now, and you would get those temporary tattoos that you would put on with water. It was temporary. It wasn't permanent. So that's the antonym. It means the opposite. And then insult and compliment. If someone says, "Oh, I love that outfit you have on today," that's a compliment. But they go, "Oh my God, that's ugly." That's an insult. That's something you shouldn't be saying to anybody. That's antonym. That's the opposite. Okay, let's look at think C on that page. And we'll do the first four again. Okay? The word is sundae. This sundae is talking like an ice cream sundae. Well, what's another word that says Sunday? Think real hard. Think of the days of the week. Sunday. You say the Sunday, the day of the week, the same as the ice cream sundae you go to eat for dessert. Okay, number 2 is a reed, like a reed on an instrument for a clarinet, or a reed out in the pond. There's reeds. So what's another word that we use that sounds just like read? Think about it. What do you do with the book? You read it. Okay, number 3 is road. Will it sound like you rode in a car, or the road where you drive your parents drive their car? Well, what's another word that sounds similar to that or just like it? Rowed, like when you row a boat. Number 4 is way. Like, which way do you need to go? But what's another word that says way? Think about when you go to the doctor, what they have to do. They weigh you. So those are the homophones. That's what it was. Some of those words that sound exactly like it because they're spelled very similar, but they're different words. They have different meanings. Alright. Now I will go over the answers on your crossword puzzle. Please stop me before you do it. Make sure you complete that page before you check your answers. Miss Sewell is watching you. Alright, so we're going to look at page 265. And we're on the crossword puzzle, and I'm first going to look at the words that are across, and there are 1, 3, 5, and 7. And then we'll do the words that are down. And those are 2, 4, 6, and 8. Okay, so let's look at that crossword puzzle. By now, I hope all of you have completed it. So we're going to do a cross first. It says, which synonym for sloth, verb, is slang? And it's going to say kick. Because remember, you're going to find the slang words are labeled to let you know not to use them in writing, and it will have slang next to it. Because if you look at your Thesaurus page and you found that word, kick, slang is right beside it, letting you know that's a word you should not use. Okay, number 3. Under what word would you find synonyms for slog? So you would have to find slog in your Thesaurus, and it's going to say plod. Five, what is the third anonym for sloth? So that means you're going to have to look in and see which is the third word, and that would be eagerness. Because remember, sloths move really, really slow. And if you're eager, you ain't going to be moving slow, you're going to be excited. So eagerness. Okay, 7. What is the first synonym for slot that means the same as place? So you would look in your thesaurus, find the answer under slot, and it would be position. Okay, those are the ones that are crossed. Then you'll look at the down. What is the third synonym for slogan? So you would find slogan. Four, what part of the speech of the word is slobber? So what part of speech is slobber? And it's a verb. 6, what is the second guide word for this page? Remember, the guide words are at the top to help you find what's on that page, just like in the dictionary. And it is slow. And 8 down, what is the first synonym for slouch? Used as a noun. Some of y'all slouch in the classroom, which would be stoop. So guys, if you have any questions or you're confused about any of your classwork, please let your mom or dad know, or even you can contact me. I want to know how you're doing. I want to know if you're doing okay. If you're having problems, please let me know. I can help you. I know it's hard doing a video. It's hard for Miss Sewell because she's not actually getting to see you. I try to make these interesting for you. I really miss you. And hopefully we'll be back in the classroom soon. But who knows what's going to happen. I'll see you class later. Bye.